What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing well. All right. Action today is, man, it's awful, man. It's been good in the morning, but after that, oh my days. I took one long right here with the VIP. It was a good long, in my opinion. Gaps here, though. Let me just make the announcement on Twitter. I'm gonna go over the trade I took this morning, and I'm gonna explain that to y'all. So today, just looking at basically this chart. Can you guys hear me well? Wait, I don't even have the channel for me. Oh, cool. All right. It should be good now. Hi guys, hi. How are y'all doing? Okay, so today what I saw was in the morning. Um, Let me just go here. As you guys see, we have this all-time high here. Okay, we're close to all-time high. We were close to all-time high in the AM session. So once 9:30 opened, it opened up higher, then went down. So we almost created equal highs towards this all-time high right here. So I knew basically that this those basically draws on liquidity were highly probable of being hit today. But looking at the structure here, there was nothing that told me, all right, Amos, you need to enter right now and put your stop loss right below this level in order for you to be confident that price will go here right now. Okay, there was no inverse, there was no, let's say, of course, there was a gap plus that order block here, but it's too subjective. So right here, I waited, and then price went down, created almost equal highs with this high again, and then we created an SMT divergence with ES right here, and we had the leg here that had only one singular fair value gap on the 2-minute chart. If we are truly bearish, we should hold the area where sellers are located to create new lows, and right here we disrespected it, so we had a nice long opportunity back to the upside. So this was the play I took. Pretty good play in my opinion, and yeah. Let me switch the color here. I'll put it in blue. Put it in blue. My like this. So this was the trade basically. Long back here, and yeah. So if I put the arrows, this was the trade. So now still waiting. Um, I did take a loss on my main account though. Man, it's September is not easy, man. It's fucking hard. September is fucking hard, definitely. Now, what do I see? We're at all-time highs, so it's pretty hard to take shorts here. I'm not gonna lie. Higher time frame order flow is bullish. Um, so the levels I would mark out would be this 15-minute gap right here, sell side liquidity right here, right, and also this high. I'm not too confident in basically shorting this high, but we could see it. Could possibly see it happen. Great, please. I traded my Discord, my brother. From 10 to 11 every single day I trade on my Discord, but in the live on YouTube, I will take a trade if there's something, but man, it's been a while that we haven't seen something really clean. But I will not shy away from a trade, that's for sure. Yeah, right now, actually, just looking at this weekly candle, displacing really heavily. So we could expect some sort of retracements to happen from this high. So is the fake out, man. What a bitch. I got faked out here on those shorts. Mm, so lame. Unfortunate, unfortunate, unfortunate. What do you want to do, man? Yeah, I think the buy this morning was really good right here. 2 minute was clear. The 2 minute time frame is possibly the best in my opinion. It was a good long. The shorts also from the sweep here gave a really good risk to reward. I liked it right here on 933, 930 Judah swing, closed back inside the range, and you had this 831 candles wick, which was an easy target basically. You're every day at Tradeify. What do you mean? I'm gonna lie, the loss I took pissed me the fuck off, bro. Got accepted though. To the chin. Please explain how the Tradeify accounts work. I have a full-on video explaining all the plans, explaining everything in my channel. Go look at it. It's, because I don't. It would take me like 25 minutes to explain all the plans and the prices and what you should do if you are, let's say, in this financial situation. what I think, like for most beginners, the best thing to do is growth accounts. And if you're an advanced trader, basically, you can purchase the Lightning accounts to not pass any evals in the lives. I'm no, I'm live trading on Tradeify TV every Wednesday from 9:15 to like 10:30 a.m. EST. They're not accepting it in crypto? Paying for accounts. Oh, they're like paying in crypto. Shit. Who does that? There's firms that are accepting to purchase. You can purchase accounts with crypto with other firms. I didn't even know this. Oh, man. September's action is like is really challenging right now. It's like such slow action, few opportunities. You gotta push through. Hopefully, October will be better than this. If the if ES take that high, why do you think the sell's not that good? Right here? We're talking about like ES sweeping this high and not NQ and then shorting? I mean, if it's your strategy, let's say waiting for the AM high to get swept and then looking to play a reversal off of it. But let's see here, in this case, I don't see any reason on why I should enter the market. There's no imbalance. Um, it's not because you sweep buy side that you're gonna reject it back all the way here. It's not just because of mechanical reasons that you should go down. Let's say it's not because you have a buy side sweep, SMT, market structure shift that you need to go lower. That could be, a retracement to go back higher. So let's see, in this case, what do you like to see? What would I want to see basically is imbalances being created in the market, which tells me that, okay, there's aggression here on this 15-minute chart. Let's say we go down here aggressively and we form a 15-minute gap. Then if I see signs of aggression right here from the buyers, I know that this level is such a good level to target because it acts like a magnet. So then this would be one of my plays, let's say. Or this key level has a lot of potential buyers in it. So waiting for it to get tapped and then look for the squeeze is a good long also. But just trading inside this and predicting that shorts are going to come, it's hard. It's hard. It's a hard trade. Hopefully you understand, but basically in my opinion, the moments where it's the easiest to find a trade. It's when there's displacement in the market. Because price goes from, let's say, accumulation, distribute, accumulation, distribute, accumulation, distribute, and when it creates a, let's say, a high, low, higher high, usually, let's say when it starts pushing like this, you have retracements, and those retracements you can play shorts back towards imbalances right here if you find good signs of aggression from those sellers to trade back towards the gap for the basically the counter trend play. These are, in my opinion, the most the easiest plays to take. Let's say, like, if I go on yesterday's price action, there was a lot of good opportunities like those. Not even, but let's say here, you see we have aggression from sellers, we have a gap being formed, which acts as a magnet right here. I know there's so many sellers sitting right here that are going to be pushing price basically to the upside because they have a whole lot of limit orders. Okay, price, when we create a fair value gap, it means that price, basically, when we create an unfilled fair value gap, it means that price is, is not trading at its fair value. It needs to be rebalanced. It's called an imbalance in the market. Sellers were so aggressive that we didn't have a fair transaction between buyers and sellers. So now we need to retrace here in order to have enough fuel to go down or even, to go up. So let's say here, I would have this high being my draw. I scale down to this 1 minute chart. Okay, we have an inverse, but we're still kind of chopping. Let me wait for extra confirmations. And right here, we do have a break. I would play the retest here back for a quick scalp towards, this unfilled gap. Let's say for a 1-to-1. Quick scalp here, you get filled, and 2 minutes you hit your target. So like those are the kind of scalps I would look for a little bit more than, trade just purely based on buy side sweep, S&T, and market structure shift. Let's say here in this case on the hourly, you see like this candle was displacing so hard that when this candle starts opening and going down, we are creating a 1 hour gap below us. So now you could find signs of aggression back towards this gap, knowing that it has a lot of chances of being filled on the higher time frame. This is like the way that you can frame a trade. So let's say I go here on the 5 minute chart because it's a little bit better to go on the 5. Looking at an hourly chart or like a 3 minute, I would say 3 minutes is good to look for signs of aggression. And then right here you see big aggression, inversion for value gap towards your draw. So this could be a good short right here, or could wait for a pullback if you're kind of scared. But like any shorts right here is higher probability to hit this internal gap on the hourly, which is right here, this line right here, okay, which was what? Equal lows. You see, the fuck is this, bro? Why is it lagging so much? But you see here, boom, and this is, you could also go on the 1 minute chart and find signs of aggression back here, but this is the best way, in my opinion, to frame a trade, really. Not necessarily to just blindly enter off of buy side sweep, sell side sweep. That shit is not good enough. And I don't see anyone talking about this kind of way of trading, but it's really, really good in my opinion. Like when you create a gap, you have the timing with you, basically. Okay, you're gonna fill this gap soon. I could find signs of, weakness here to trade back towards the gap. Let's say here, all right. When I look at a chart, how can I expect price to pull back? It's when we create gaps on the higher time frame. So let's say here, okay, price is pushing so aggressively to the upside. What does that mean? If we're creating bullish fair value gaps on the 15-minute chart, it means that price is imbalanced. Okay, it's inefficient right now. And right here, it's price is not at its fair value. It needs to retrace back to those fair value gaps in order to find fair value. Okay, so now I know, since we just created those gaps, I can find, sellers here to squeeze those buyers, because price will be attracted to those levels on the higher time frame on this 15-minute chart. So here, let's say, of course, it's easier to read it when it already happened, but if you have enough reps, you'll be able to see it before it even happens. But let's say here, there's a gap below you. One thing you can notice is that the further you are away from the gap, the less chances you have of filling it. So let's say here we're still pretty far away from the gap, so taking the first break here could be a fake out, and then the real move could happen after here. Okay, so one thing you can do is wait, good confirmation right here, and then take the play back down. So let's say here, goes down, forms a gap. This is pretty fucking aggressive. Okay, you take this is a good market structure shift. You can take out your fib and locate yourself, let's say at 50% or even inside this fair value gap or this change in the state. Stop loss right above this candle's high. Target the 15-minute unfilled gap for 1-to-1, and then you get filled here, retraces, all good, and then goes and fill the gap. Like the beginning of the gap is right here, so like having a timer stop loss would be good here. So my opinion, having just this way of reading the chart is so much more accurate than anything else. I could go and practice this with y'all, and y'all would be like, shit, actually, now I understand. New chart colors, yeah, of course. Like, I was tired of that fucking blue, man. Like, bro, woke up every single day to a white and blue chart. Come on, man. I have to change a few things. But yeah, right now currently with my trading, it's pretty decent. I find consistency, with my setups even in hard months. But right now it's just there's such lack of follow through. Like, my levels are holding, but my take profit is like being tickled a lot. So you see this kind of action right here. This is basically what happens. We find resistance close to lows, and which is not something that usually happen in those summer months, in my opinion, with the way that I traded. So, I do think we're gonna see a reversal, midday reversal right here, because of how that weekly candle is pushing. We need to create the upwick of that weekly candle. So let's see. What is the model that I showed that resonated the most with you, in your opinion? What is like the model you see playing out way more than others, and you actually trust? Yeah, let me know. But I think if you take into account the unfilled gaps, in my opinion, the timing and the right confirmations, and when to stay out of the market, shit, it's really, really good. Let's say here, in this case, even in the London session, you had such big aggression right here. Unfilled gap. You need to retrace back here. And then you could long back towards this gap. Really good trade. That's a way to read the chart. Bounce of 15-minute parallel gap, then 1-minute confirmation. Yeah, that's good. I think it's a good model, but I think the unfilled gap model is a better model. It's a better model, more versatile model on even other pairs, I would even say. Yeah, this week I have seen more internal M15 for value gap scalps than volatility. Yeah. What's your A plus? My A plus model would be when everything is aligning together. Let's say we have buy side. We push extremely hard towards that buy side. We sweep that buy side perfectly. Hopefully it's like previous daily high. We close here on the 15-minute candle. We have basically the first candle of the 15 being here, the second being closing right here, and the third one is currently pushing, which is going to be the one creating the market structure, basically the unfilled gap. And then this one sweeps the high, starts to push down, creates a market structure shift, order block, second distribution. I'm entering right here, back towards the unfilled. If we can SMT with the S, and like this would be like, this doesn't happen a lot, but if I can say an A plus setup, it will be this one. Or you could have like an A plus setup being the same exact thing, let's say buy side, but you have an inverse that is as good. So you sweep previous daily high, you can't close, you have an unfilled gap here. The leg that creates this, the previous daily high sweep creates a 2-minute gap, you inverse it, you short back towards the unfilled, and like internal SMT here. That would be fucking clean. When you say unfilled, you mean a move to the fair value gap on the 15? Yeah, basically like when I mean unfilled, it's like when a 15-minute fair value gap gets created. I could go in any day. Do you guys want me to go in, past action and show you guys what I mean by this? But let me go like, random ass day, like here, July. All right. Let's go here on this day. All right. So here, all right, you see you're pushing price down extremely aggressively. All right, and you're creating a bearish value gap right here. In this case, this candle was so aggressive, basically, that you wouldn't necessarily, try to long from down there. The further away you are from the gap, the less chances you have to fill it. But you still know that this becomes your draw on liquidity right now because price is inefficient right now. Okay, it has low volume in this area. Sellers were so aggressive that we need to find fair value right here on this lower time frame. So then if I scale down to those lower time frames, if we start seeing price getting closer and closer to that gap, and then I see a nice break, this is a really good try to aim for that 15-minute unfilled. Right, so let's say here in this case, let's wait, and you see here we break. This could be your entry back to the upside, or you could wait even for more confirmation. This is a little bit, the entry sometimes is a little bit more subjective, and you need to play out basically with more parameters like SMTs and wait for extra confirmations. But this is basically the main model. Let's see here, get the bounce, pushes back down. You see, so here on this candle, you got faked out. Okay, so oh shit. Okay, so this is what I mean by it gets deeper than only this concept. But you see here, this candle displays so hard that a new candle is going to open. So if it chops right here and it closes, it will form a gap from this candle right here. So the target becomes the gap formed by this candle right here. Okay, so like let's say here in this case, the gap that will be formed is this one. So you need to get the fuck out right here as soon as this gap gets filled. So you could have anticipated that price was going to push up and hold to create that gap, basically, and get out as soon as the new candle opens right here, and then right here you take out your profit. So the play, let's say, would have been at that 43 candle on the break. and then you went for 1-to-1 risk to reward right here, and you take out your profits, let's say. Okay, let's say that would be a play. Let me try to find better plays for y'all. Okay, here I still think, let's say that this gap will get filled. So let's wait. Okay, here. Exactly. So here you guys see we're tapping a bearish fair value gap. We're forming a bullish gap right below us. So right now I know that we are in a higher time frame bearish PD array, and we have an imbalance right below me. So if I can find signs of weakness right here to trade back towards this gap, it's a good scalp. Okay, it's a really good scalp. So here, let's go down to this 1-minute chart, and I know that the closer I get to this level right here, the more chances I have of feeling this imbalance on this 15-minute chart. You don't need a daily chart or anything like this when you're scalping. You're scalping, you want to get out of the market super fast. So here, let's wait. You have a possible entry here on this order block that you could enter on. Okay. Wait, boom, right here on this break you have the confirmation. All right, we are reacting to that 15-minute bearish fair value gap. We have an unfilled gap right below us. There's so much liquidity sitting right here. This is my sign that I should go short right now. Okay, so either on the pullback or market, this is basically how you adapt to market conditions. It depends on your style of trading. But let's see here, pullback play, filled, and then unfilled gap gets filled. So this is how you would frame market structure to hold in an exact timing, because you have a gap right below you. Okay. So I could do this like with other days also. Let's wait. Okay, here again, you see same thing happening right here. This candle is pushing down so aggressively that we are forming a gap here, but a new candle is going to open, and if it opens and goes lower and starts chopping here, we will form an unfilled gap right above us. What does that mean? It means that I can target this unfilled gap if we trade inside this zone. You see, like this becomes like a little bit more deep, a little bit deeper. So here, let's say I work out the zone, and I know, all right, if I keep trading below this line a lot, then for most of this 15-minute candle, I can find a potential scalp back to the upside. Here, you create a market structure shift back to the upside here, and you know you're trading below this level. So this could be, the early confirmation to go long from, to target the unfilled 15-minute gap that will be created once this 15-minute candle will close. All right, this could be your early entry, or you could wait for us to hold this market structure shift, create an order block, and then enter on the order block, targeting the unfilled. Okay, so here, let's say you enter, and you're gonna close pretty soon. Then you add, and then look at what's gonna happen. You feel that gap. That's the most important thing. Where is my gap? If I go here on this 15, it's exactly this high. Okay, you'll see it's exactly this high, and the gap will be formed right here. Okay, you'll see. I go here, you see? Yeah. So that's like deeper market structure than just your support, resistance. There's imbalances that, are possibly the best areas to target, and, levels where if you really truly pay attention to the timing of them forming and us retracing back down or back up to fill those imbalances, then they're really fucking good. That's what I would say. Does the size of the gap matter? It always matters, bro. Size always matters. Yeah. But I would say the most important thing is how far away the gap is from you. It's always about an RR perspective, guys. If the gap is so far, let's say it pushed, okay, aggressively, boom, boom, and right here this candle pushed aggressively. So it's when the second candle forms. Let's say the first 15. It's always 15-minute cycles. The first 15 pushes down. All right. Second pushes down fucking aggressively. So now when this one pushes super aggressively, you know that okay, if this candle trades here and then creates a break, I have an unfilled. I will have an unfilled. But if this new candle opens up and starts shooting up, I have no unfilled. So you have like some sort of levels that you need to see price stalling in or, holding. Okay. And once you understand that, you know you need to play the third candle. So this candle right here that is going to print, because as soon as this gap gets created, it's either we feel it immediately or, um, you know, we go down. But basically, what is going to happen, what is the difficulty of this system, basically, is the fact that you could get faked out. You could be creating the upwick of a future bearish candle. So let's say here you are pushing down, okay? What do you want to see? You don't want to see price trading too aggressively to the downside, like right here. What you want to see is price trading here, go up, hold, and then push. All right. So let's say you push down aggressively and you create that gap, and this candle closes, but you're too far. You're too far. It's like right now, since you're far, the risk to reward becomes higher, so it's not a good trade. It's not a high probable trade. It could be a good trade, but it's not a high probable trade. The best thing is when you have, let's say, this one, either you play the third candle, predict the third candle, or you wait for this 15-minute candle to close back inside the range of the previous one, and then you wait for price to open lower, flip back up. I explain all of this in my YouTube, so if you guys are interested in that, I really think that it's a really good model, and a lot of you guys are missing out on it. Missing out heavily. Pretty fucking heavily, mate. Understand what I mean? Understood? You guys fucking understand what I mean, bro. But yeah, so it was definitely something you guys can start applying to your system. Yo, like the trading view chart is bugged, bro. Like when I look at my Tradeify chart, it shows me like literally 1 second delay of the candle. It's crazy. Do you guys like when I say those kind of when I go back in the chart and show you guys those kind of stuff, or you guys don't really care and just want to see me live trade? But yeah, it's like, man, the thing is a lot of people have to see it with their own eyes, working like 50 times to be like, oh shit, this is a good trade actually, or this is like, oh, this is a good system, or you know. So yeah, I think these are good longs right here to take. Definitely not bad longs here. Yeah, if we can hold this. I think we have some room right now to go back towards these equal highs if we can, market structure shift on this candle exactly. Man, I really appreciate the people that, look at all my videos. I appreciate you, Jip Smith FX. Appreciate you, man. It means a lot that people are actually seeing value from those videos. I want to see price closing strongly. I don't know if we're gonna do it though, but you definitely see a nice push from here now. You're the best educator, man. I've seen many, but not explain like you do. I appreciate you, man. The thing is I try to explain the best way to find 10 handles, 15 handles consistently. It's like a lot of people are just going back in front of the chart and being like, oh shit, I made this mistake. It's like if you always view the market as you made an error because you didn't interpret the chart well enough or you made a mistake of discretion, it's like how are you going to get better? You know, that's always the thing. It's like you're never going to get better if you always think that um, if you always go in front of the chart thinking that you just made a mistake, that you made a mistake that is discretionary, you just can't get better at all. We have some room to the upside now. We don't find any resistance right here. What time is it? 38. Holy shit. Could be forming the downwick of that 1 hour candle. You start flipping above the OP here. That could be huge. This is a huge level. This is an area where we will see a fight happening. Série. Ooh, man, I would get fast. So that's the thing. It's like if you go, I'm gonna be doing this for a while, and you guys will really like it. And every single day, we'll go in front of the chart, seeing those kind of things happening over and over and over again. And after 1 year of me doing those kind of VOD reviews of the best trades of the day, using the same system, using you know the same approach every time, at the end you're gonna be like, shit, it was way simpler than I actually thought. I really, you know, watched the wrong things in the chart, and I blame myself for no reason a lot of times. You be live every day in the PM session. Think about it, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I want to see price push up right now from this level. Really good right here. I want to see price push up again. Well, pretty aggressively here if we can. That would be good. That 5 minute candle will close bullish. So if we can keep pushing, minute candle is closing right now. Let's see if we can get a push above this. Like an aggressive push. Shit, man. I took a fucking really good long year. That shit was insane. Sorry for not calling it out, but man, that shit was fucking. Oh my god, could have been ugly, but I caught all the longs here. God damn it. Imagine this loss, this win got me back at break even raw on the day. Let me just show y'all what happened. Okay, entered here. Cashed out right there. My Tradeify counts, but I did get chopped up around the other area. So fucked up, but added at the best possible areas too. Damn, shit feels good. I'm not gonna lie, that shit feels fucking good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. A good push here. We could definitely see us push. I'll try to take something with y'all. Sorry for not calling it out, but fuck, man, this was a fucking trash ass day, man. For me, no, I played NQ, but imagine I was down 923, and I made 800 some on that. But I just wanted to make my loss back. It was a good setup. I was waiting for that bar to play out. Didn't know we were gonna have such a big push up, but we did. So, you know, got that. Man, I cannot tell you how bad September is for me. Like, bro, it's like one of my worst months in my personal account. Not in like PNL. PNL, it's like I'm still up around like 6K, but like execution wise, I want to fucking take off my hair every single time, every single trade I'm in. Basically, the trade, like this kind of trade here, is like I call those basically just low risk trades. So basically, what I saw here was that we had equal highs being at the all-time high, okay, here, formed by this candle, and it was this candle's upwick, basically. Okay, this hourly candle's upwick. So then we swept the sell side and all this accumulation. We closed back inside the range. So then I went down on this 1 minute chart, and I saw that we had a breaker plus a fair value gap. So I was like, all right, this could be, a play where we come back to this area. So I entered one con here, but as soon as we popped that high, I went break even. So this is basically what I did. I went break even, but then it started to push up again. So then as soon as we formed the breaker here, I added two cons right here. And then price pushed up again, created another order block, added one more con here, and got paid on the 56. Was it a good trade? It was not the best. Is there any more good trades than this? Of course, but you know, uh, it was a trade with extremely low risk, and I was trimming my take profit and my stop loss every time. I was trimming my stop loss every time, so yeah, it was pretty decent. So here we are sweeping all-time highs. We're going down aggressively here. Okay, we could have a play. Those sell side liquidity pools are super strong, so let's see if we can have a play back to this high. I really think that this open low is just a manipulation to the downside. We could see price going up. I will try to take a trade with y'all guys if I see one. Hopefully we will not displace lower too aggressively. Here we just tapped a 5 minute gap. So you saw basically the model that I was talking to you guys about earlier play out. It's on the 5 minute. I don't really like the 5 minute. I like the 15s. It's a little bit more reliable if you're looking at 1 minute entries. But see here, you had buy side all-time highs. You swept it, reject it, and you have an unfilled gap below you. This becomes the draw. If you find signs of aggression back to the downside, this could be your entry. So here, let's wait. I really think that this 5 minute fair value gap could deliver us back towards this internal high. I feel like I kind of like this a lot for a quick play. I'll wait though, but I think some looks like this is really clean. How much risk is that? How much risk is that? I try this. I'll try this long here on that 5 minute gap. I want to see us reject right now. It's like really good level. I don't want us to start trading below this low actually. That could be a 5 point stop loss. We're gonna let it breathe for the let me see that 5 minute gap. Because there's another 5 minute gap that could be the soup, but I think generally that we could see some upside from here. Real question is, are we gonna feel this change in the state on the 15? We'll see. Those two levels are big. Could be the last line of defense. I want to see this 5 minute gap hold though. Trade for y'all, not on my main account though. It's on the account that I trade with my VIP on, so we'll see how it goes. So now we just created the bearish breaker. What do I want to see? I want to see this breaker not hold. I want to see this basically be a fake out. I want to see this being an order block being created right here. Of course, you can wait for that to happen. That would be the best play. Now I'm all about predicting. Right now it's a prediction play, but tighter risk. It's like 8 point stop loss. Five-minute OB will get created. This zone will be huge right here. If we open up higher, we can see heavy closes. We'll see, but not the sign I want to see, but we'll see. So now I want to see heavy closures above this line, and especially the moment where I will basically know that I have a lot of chances of winning is here, when I will create that change in the state of delivery, the bullish. But now I just tapped a zone where we could just definitely bounce from. So this zone right here, 5-minute OB. We'll see. That could create a new leg down. This trade must be win, I must please, must be win, because if not below the account, it's a really light size actually. It's like 8 point stop loss, 12 points TP. playing off of the open low here, 5-minute gap. Would judge that being a fake market structure shift. It's a prediction play still. It's not a scalp, really. So we'll see. If we start having heavy candle closures above 120, it will be really good signs of us that we're gonna hit the target. But right here, there will be a fight. There will most likely be a fight. Come on, though. If we break, though, I could trim my stop loss back below this low, which would put me at a 4-point stop loss. What is it? Like 3-point stop loss? Come on. As soon as I'm in a trade, there's like 50 more people joining, which is nice. Should be in more trades. What's up, my brothers? Yeah, you could definitely add a con here. Not now, but let's say at 120, change in the state. Is it gonna happen though? It's high risk. It's like it's low risk, but it's high reward. I want to see us start to push through this 120 level. Right now is like where the big fight will happen. So either we get squeezed or we win. I want us to win though, just for the culture, just for the life. Come on, market makers. I want to see a heavy candle closure here at 120. If we can see that, that would be some good signs. We still have a 2-minute gap and a 3-minute gap here to clear. So these are levels where I see sellers potentially stepping in the market. But right here, right now, this is the level that will tell us, right, you're going to get squeezed or you're going to win your trade. So let's see how it will go. But for now, looks decent if we can see a heavy candle close above. So here, since we're gonna see that candle, even if we don't see that candle, I will trim back my risk here and confirm I have a 4-point stop loss, 3.5-point stop loss right here. So if this breaker doesn't hold, then I'll lose like what, 80 bucks. So that's like the line that will make us win or will make us lose. Because there's still this 3-minute gap and this 2-minute gap that we just entered on. So there's gonna be a fight. One of us is gonna get squeezed, either the buyers or the sellers, but you want to see those sellers be squeezed here. Come on, boys. That change in state, which is also a good add. And we want to see us push back up, right, and close above this gap right here. If we can close above this gap, I will be extremely confident in the play. If we are rejecting and start seeing heavy candle closures, I will start pooping in my pants. But now, since we create a down close candle, what does that mean? It means that there's sellers being aggressive from this gap. So let's see. We want to see this new candle open up lower to create a down wick and then push up to create that order block. want to see that plus OBB formed. It's a really tight risk, so anything can happen. Pump it, pump it. Pump it, boys, come on. Oh, hell no. Oh, this shit gonna be hard. Go back to entry. Everyone who had their stop loss at break even could start crying. This push up. So retap into the 5-minute gap. I got filled. So let's see. Let's see who will win. Either way, extremely tight risk, so pretty, don't really give a shit. Squeeze. Hopefully y'all don't want to see me get squeezed here. Come on. If we have a heavy close above 120 again, that could be it. Slow action, we have the accumulation of the new candle opening on the hourly, so you're what's up, D-Res? This trade's gonna last 30 minutes? I don't think so. Hopefully not. Those trades are usually fast. Especially now I have a 3.5 point stop loss. If I win this trade, I will be part of the bottom tick community. Hopefully, key flows and all these guys could give me access to their Discord with that. With that trade right here, I'll make my my resume live on YouTube. Come on. Oh, that's a good push here. Oh, that's a good push. Huge level right here that we need to burst through. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my days, my brothers. That looks like a good trade here. So now we want to see a heavy candle close above this line here, which is going to create a bullish order block, which is the last area, last down move before the break of structure if we close above. And that is another bullish confirmation that tells us that we're going to break this high. To 14 p.m. So if you were in heavy inside that 5 and you're already up like 400 since you entered like 2 cons, this is a good trim. Initial OB, good trim. But if you have a pair, you hold. And you take either the loss with me or the win. Locking, boys. Also have a gap right below, plus that will be. So let's go. 15-minute gap. Oh shit. We just created that 15-minute gap though. Don't tell me we're gonna come back to that shit. That would be lame. Because my stop loss is exactly here. You don't want to see that happen, guys. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? So now I want to see that fair value gap hold to create new highs. Almost 200 people. Come on, like the stream, guys. I'll do a giveaway again. I didn't tell you. We're gonna do a giveaway if we have 120 likes. Always doing a giveaway. Giving back to the community. Why not add? Not down. I'm already traumatized with September, man. Like, Christina, leave me alone, please, man. September is so ass. If I add here and it pulls back, it will stop me out at break even, and then it will push back towards my TP and I'll cry. Not what I wanted to see here again. Every time I enter those kind of trades, I'm not gonna lie, it takes like 50 months to hit the target. But if I decide to not enter it, it hits it in like 2 seconds. The guys on my Discord will vouch for me. So yeah, everyone liked the stream, having hella fun. And I'll do a giveaway after. I got rid of the advanced accounts, guys. Don't be traumatized. Still a good account in my opinion to be aggressive with, but right now there's only growth accounts. There's like big growth accounts and also straight funded. So now this is definitely not what I wanted to see. Order block not hold. Right here the area is holding. So the initial OB. We have an unfilled 15-minute gap right below us. This 15-minute candle has no upwick. These are not good signs right now. These are signs that are telling me, all right, if we close here below this line, we're most likely going to fill the gap. And I could get souped here, definitely. So let's pray that it doesn't go through. Oh, good close here. Let's get rid of the OB because it got absolutely annihilated. I'm gonna mark out just this FBG to see if we can hold it. As you know, as long as this reval gap holds, we're chilling. But if it does close below, we could be cooked. If it did close below, we could be cooked. Still having volume imbalance below. I'm not gonna lie, this 15-minute candle right here just created the gap and didn't have enough fuel to push us up, which is unfortunate. So here two things can happen. It's either we manipulate down to fill this gap, and that could be, the fuel to give us the opportunity to go long again, or we hold here and this was just a fake out and accumulation before pushing up. I don't know who said that this trade was going to take 30 minutes, but you're kind of right though right now. I entered at 02 and it's 18. But it's good, racking up viewers and stuff. Make sure to use code AMOS with Tradeify. This is what funds those YouTube giveaways. So lock in the best firm, best code. Let go. And also for the people who are, always talking shit in my chat saying that I have delay. You had like 30 minutes to enter this trade, so come on. Does he only do giveaways as pick a random number? I never do that. I never do that. I did that like twice because I didn't have bot rigs being available to me. But I always do random giveaways with a bot. Because I know you guys will come after my neck and be like, yo, this shit is rigged. So there's hella accumulation right now. Still in this trade. Don't know when it's gonna pop. Wanted to see the pop from that change in the state. Quite disrespected it here, but we'll see. Hey bro, how's it going on today? Was a hard day for me, I'm not gonna lie. For let's say with the VIP I took one trade, one win. No, it was good. But with my live account, let's say, my 5 lightning accounts, I took like one loss, 2 break evens, and one big win. So but the loss was big also, so I'm down $95 today per account. So kind of frustrating still, but we'll take it. Smash that like button, guys. I'm gonna do a giveaway after that, and I think all the accounts that are left are pretty big accounts. They're like 100K or 150. So that would be better giveaways. Oh shit, yeah, I didn't announce the winner because the thing is, I made a giveaway for 150K Lightning, and basically the Twitter bot is not picking it. I asked him like 5 times, so I have to put all the names in ChatGPT and ask him to pick a winner for me. So let me lock in on that. I'll announce it definitely. Hopefully you'll win, bro. Yeah, it doesn't work for giveaways anymore. That shit is lame. Come on, guys, like the stream for the giveaway. I need 120, 185. Shit. But one thing though is when you see a lot of accumulation like this, um, you tend to see a really big move happen after. So it's either towards our stop loss or towards our take profit. I would not want to see any breaks from internal lows because this could be, a confirmation to go short back towards the unfilled. So if we remain, you know, if we want to remain bullish here, in my opinion, we need to reject lows and break highs. Yeah, I'll explain it after. Is just I don't want to get out of uh, that 1 minute chart so people can see basically all the candles showing up. I'll explain after. We want to see a big move towards the TP, guys. 24. This 30-minute candle is going to close. Most likely just formed the downwick of that candle here. So we're respecting that change in the state perfectly, which is a big area. So 24,120. So if we keep pushing, that's good signs. Real, go, go, go. Well, tell me it's not a fake out. Alright, guys, come on. A few more handles to hit the TP. Still a good trim if you entered exactly at this area, let's say. I think we have some room to go multiple handles above this. Exactly where my TP actually is, so this candle closes in 7 seconds. If we can close above 124 here, it will be good. Come on. Alright. Rejecting. Let's see how it does. That 5. 5 looks good. 3 looks good also. We shall see. But at this point, with the amount of accumulation, this is a good moment to put your stop loss to break even. I'm not gonna lie. Right here, my stop loss is here. But if I see aggressive, sellers stepping in towards my break even, I'll get out. Come on, we need a rocket towards the TP right now. That shit just doesn't want to hit. Seven. Yeah, this 30-minute candle is gonna close in 3 minutes. We should get the pop. We should definitely get the pop here. If we're accumulating, that would surprise me. Gap. Buyers. Come on. Are you serious right now, bro? Right now, bro. 2-minute gap. Shit, we just inversed it. We never inversed that 2-minute gap, but right here, so. How do we do this? Yeah. Hell no. Yeah, that shit doesn't work. GG's. No, there's a bone. I cannot close this trade. There's a bone now. Yeah, the magnet, that would be good. There's a magnet. Magnet looks like it's my stop loss right now. But I'm gonna go break even right here. So I'm break even on this trade. Already break even. Right now, if it doesn't hold, it doesn't hold. We have a bone, a magnet. So 30 minutes. That's what I mean by September action right now. Like, this is what I see when I enter a position. I don't know who said that September was nice. There is no reason to go break even. I think you know my strategy well enough to tell me this. Yeah. Rather, if it goes back down here, first of all, the reason why I go break even is that my trade shouldn't take 30 minutes to hit. My trade should take maximum 10 minutes. So here, breaking the high twice, if it goes back to my break even, I know this 15-minute gap will most likely get filled. And also here, look at what price is gonna do. It likes the bone. Oh my god. Alright, lock in, bro. It retraced back to the change in the state like 20 times. Do you know why your stream lagging? Is it still lagging? It should be good now, no? Let's go! TP hit! Dog. Oh my god. Magnet, bone, everything. Top ticked. So bottom ticked here. Let's go. This was a trade. Entered right here off of this 5-minute gap. Had my stop loss here in the beginning. As soon as we reacted and created that change in the state, I moved my stop loss back towards this low. And here we take profit. Let's go. W's in the check, guys. That was a 3.5 point stop loss for a 13.8 profit, and I'm up around. I think I made like 250 on this trade ish, a little bit more, 300 possibly. I got slipped in the right direction, so yeah, you see the magnet and the bone worked. So so now I'm gonna do the giveaway, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a hell of fun today. We talked a little bit more about strategies and the action in September, lack of follow through, and we took a trade together. So yeah, good continuation right here. So W's. So now I'm gonna do the giveaway. Let me see what accounts I can give away right now. Maybe I get high. I'm a stoner. Seconds. Let me just confirm. All right. Do you guys prefer? All right. I give you the choice. All right. Because I'm just an OG. By the way, to be eligible for the giveaway, you need to be subscribed to my channel. That's first, because the bot is not even gonna enter you in the giveaway if you're not subscribed to my channel. So come on, guys. So I'll give you the opportunity to choose one of those accounts. All right. It's either I give away a 50K growth or a 150K advanced. Okay. I think the advanced 150K advanced is better. I never gave away any 150K advanced before. So let me know right now, either a 50K growth or a 150K advanced account. Let me know right now. So type in the chat which one you would prefer. type 1 if you want the 50K growth, type 2 if you want the 150K advanced. 1 for the 50K growth, 2 for the 50K 150K advanced. So spam it right now and I'll see. But I think growth is good for a lot of people because you don't have to pay an activation fee, but the 150K is like you can take away a lot of money at home, so I don't know how to do a poll. There's a whole lot of ones, like a lot of twos too. Damn. I'm gonna give away those accounts anyways. It's either right now or on the next stream anyways. Like I'm giving an account every single stream, so I see a lot more ones though than twos, so we'll go with the 50K growth account, guys. Let's get right into the business. Let's get into the business right here. Oh my god, man. Today was fucking terrific, man. Holy shit. So make sure to be subscribed to my channel to enter the giveaway, and I will give you a word to write down in the chat, and then so we're gonna do this word right here. So we're gonna do PFT. So spam the word PFT, which is exactly here. Spam the word PFT right now to enter the giveaway. Make sure you have, if you win, make sure you have your email in your YouTube description, and also make sure to be subscribed to my channel and like the stream right now. I see a lot of you guys like the stream, and when the stream ends and you didn't win the giveaway, you take out your likes. If you do this, you're a bitch. Oh God. So so spam the word PFT to enter the giveaway 50K growth account. Appreciate you guys so much for the love, man. This has been insane, and man, truly blessed. I love you guys so much. So right now the last winner was Devin J, and it was a 50K advance. Now it's going to be a 50K growth account at 190 people immediately taking the giveaway. All right. So and also do not take away your like, bro. If you take away your like, you are one weird guy. I'm not gonna lie. You are one weird guy. Alright guys, so 137, we're 184 right now on the stream. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 6K subscribers, which is crazy. Hella growth. But those giveaways, you guys like them, huh? You guys like them. 146 at 100, like in 15 seconds I'm gonna start it. Alright. So just spam the word PFT in the chat and you are immediately in the giveaway if you are subscribed to my channel. If you're not subscribed, your name is not going to appear. Marco, you want something here? I think if I didn't give you the account or you didn't receive it, make sure to DM me on Discord and I'll respond. Join my Discord and there's a link in my bio on YouTube to join my Discord. It's a free Discord. There's also a paid section where I live trade every single day from 10 to 11 a.m. I don't necessarily need it, but helpful for people who want to see me live trade in the morning. So 167 people. All right, I'm gonna start it in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 50K growth account. Good luck. Have fun. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. James W. Let's go. James W. Congrats on winning a 50K growth account. Make sure to have your email in your YouTube description. I tried to find one of you guys in one of your guys' emails in the YouTube description. I couldn't. There's no way for me to send you the account if you don't have your email in your YouTube description. So here, James, type. You have 30 seconds to type in the chat right now. Come on, James. I don't see you. 17 seconds. No, 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 no. Did he type? Four, three, two, one. He didn't type. Yo, I'll let you type right now. Like 10 more seconds, but you didn't type. You need to type in the chat to make sure like I know you're here. He didn't type. Will you take 25 for that account? Sergio. You're James. Nah, you are not James, bro. Stop the fucking cap. But James didn't write. That's a redo, guys. I don't even see him. I'm looking actively, but he's not here. James, what are you doing? That's a GG's. That's a redo. Yeah, that my brother left. Alright, redo. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's unlucky. That's a skill issue, internet skill issue. If he lagged off. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Joshua S. Joshua S. Let's fucking go. Type in the chat right now or you're cooked. You have 52 seconds to type. You have 52, like right now you have 44 to type in the chat. Joshua S, I need to see you. Congrats on winning a 50k growth account. Please don't tell me we need to redo this. Come on, come on. I'm not here. Yeah, I see you type in the chat. Good shit. Joshua, make sure you have your email in your YouTube description, my brother. So here we go. This was the trade that we took together. Let me just switch back towards that trade. So this is the trade that we took together on the live. Pretty well managed in my opinion. And this week has been pretty rough again, up like $2,000 on the week, or like 2.3k on the week. You know, pretty slow, but I'll take it. Definitely looking to see better action in the future. So appreciate you guys so much again for showing love, for being there, and being part of the community. Make sure to use code MOS if you're buying a Tradeify account. This is what funds all those giveaways. I'm doing a giveaway every single stream. Every single stream, I'm trying to give back to my community, and also on Twitter, where I'll do you know, Lightning funded accounts giveaways, and I'm gonna announce the 150k winner for sure. Okay, so yeah, guys. Explain the trade. Basically what happened was that we broke all-time highs right here, and this is just basically a pure bias thing. When you break all-time highs here, let's say looking at this 30-minute candle, we broke above this buy side liquidity pool, and it was all-time high. So I knew that if we had a pull down here, this would be most likely manipulation to create, you know, the down wick of this 30-minute candle, and then we would push up to the upside. So here I went down to this 5-minute chart and found my PD arrays. So here I had this 5 and also this one. So I had a larger stop in the beginning. It was like this, and then once it triggered my my limit right here, I went in, and once we created that change in the state, I trimmed my stop loss back towards this most recent low right here. And then I held, and I had the bias of us creating a new high because we were at all-time highs, and we had a nice retracement back towards a 5-minute fair value gap. So it was pretty simple, but you know, tight risk, managed it pretty well, and happy with this. So yeah, guys, appreciate you guys so much, and I see you guys on Monday for the Tradeify TV backtesting session. This is a session that we have a whole lot of fun, and we do tournaments, backtesting tournaments. We do, you know, trade recaps, and we go over all the best scalps you could have caught on the week. So make sure to tune in on those. Appreciate you, and I see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Much love.